So guys, it is official. Apple has officially released the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max. There's going to be a whole bunch of videos all over the internet explaining all of the features, but in today's video, I want to go primarily over the video capabilities and the camera capabilities of this new phone. So the biggest upgrade to this camera is the fact that it shoots 4K 120 frames per second. And not only does it shoot at 4K 120 frames per second, but it allows you to shoot it in Apple ProRes. And what that means in the video production world is that you can take this footage, this log ProRes footage, pop it into your editing software and completely manipulate and change and have power over the contrast, highlights, shadows, and the overall color. In addition to that, just like the iPhone 15 Pro, you can actually plug this thing in to an external SSD and record straight to the SSD, as those big ProRes files can definitely add up in terms of size. And the fact that it being 4K 120 frames per second means that it will actually be 4 times the amount of file size, as it's pretty much taking enough video for one 4K 24 frames per second shot 4 times to make it all the way up to 120 frames per second. And the way that they're able to power the 4K 120 frames per second video recording is through their new A18 Pro chip, topped with their new 48 megapixel sensor, which really comes in play in the photography portion of this camera. In terms of the different lenses, it's not that much different than the iPhone 15 Pro. You're going to be able to shoot in a macro lens, a 13mm lens, a 24mm lens, a 28mm lens, a 35mm lens, a 48mm lens, and a 120mm lens. And they do this by having 3 different lenses on the camera and then zooming in to some of those lenses, either 2 or 5x, to create other vocal lengths on the camera. They've also added a more powerful light flash portion of the camera, so that should also help in taking night photography. The next huge feature and upgrade to the camera capabilities of this iPhone 16 Pro or 16 Pro Max is going to be the new touch-sensitive button on the side of the phone. This will allow you to change things like vocal length, aperture, shutter, ultimately giving you more control of the camera capabilities that are already within the phone. In addition, they're also upgrading the audio, calling it like studio audio. I don't know how much better the audio will be. We've never really had great microphones coming out of just a regular iPhone, but based on some of the information that we've got from the original video, it seems like it will be a noticeable upgrade and will allow you to just capture some better audio along with your video. So what do I think about the new video capabilities on the iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max? Well, I will have to say that the way that Apple really does do this is every single year they just add a few new features to really improve the cameras and the overall phone, so that they continue to get new customers on a yearly basis. Now guys, I actually already have the iPhone 15 Pro, and I literally bought it because they did sell me on the video capabilities of this thing. The fact that I could shoot ProRes RAW, and log footage on this thing was really a big purchasing decision, but I really didn't find myself using it that often, especially from somebody who has a video production background and owns $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 worth of regular camera gear. What I will say that I do use this camera for a lot is just going to be just for social media stories, social media posts. That's really where I use the iPhone 15 Pro's camera capabilities. But even then, a lot of the pictures and the video that you're going to be taking is going to be compressed significantly when you post these things on Instagram, X, Facebook. So you're not going to see a huge difference coming from the iPhone 15 Pro. But could you actually use the capabilities of the iPhone 16 Pro Max on legitimate paid shoots? So taking a look at the music video that they did with The Weeknd, I will have to say that it is very, very impressive. But just remember, guys, when Apple shoots these videos, they spend thousands and thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on professional lighting, professional studios. So it's not something that you're going to be able to duplicate just, you know, pointing and shooting with your phone. That's with lots and lots of professional experience and production money to allow you to achieve that look. But it does indeed look extremely beautiful, and the fact that it does shoot 4K 120 is pretty crazy, because even in the cinema camera world, you're looking at $4,000 or $5,000 to achieve these results. So guys, this is definitely an impressive camera, and it's really crazy to see how far we've come to be able to, you know, have some pro level shooting capabilities on something that just fits in our pocket. So guys, let me know down in the comments below if you guys are gonna pick one up for yourself, and if you guys want me to do an in-depth review when I actually get the camera in my hand, doing some testing, some test shots, and see what I can come up with, leave a comment down below as well. I'm really excited to get my hands on this thing and see how it performs in real life. And if you guys are interested in video production, how to grow within the creative agency in terms of making money, or just self-help in general, that's what I do over at my channel. So go ahead and click that subscribe button, check out some of my other videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.